Welcome to the Dance Studio Empire podcast business series. This podcast is about building your studio empire, whatever that is for you, whether you're just getting started or striving to hit the elusive $1 million mark. This business series will give you the confidence and know-how you need to transform your studio and give you the business you've always wanted. So sit back and get ready to build your dance studio empire. Well, hello there, studio owners, and welcome back to the Dance Studio Empire podcast. We are still in our business series. We are getting really close to the end of the year. And so I thought today I would talk about the either loved or hated marketing strategy. And specifically, I want to talk about your New Year marketing strategy. So, whether you love it or hate it, social media and marketing is something that we have to do. And I know some of you find it easy and fun, but there are others who feel like it's a burden, it's challenging, and just another thing to add to a long to do list. I get it. So, I thought I would record this short episode to help you with a simplified thinking when it comes to New Year marketing and your New Year marketing plan. And part of this thinking is just to try and think outside the box. So stop trying to do what everyone else is doing, feeling like you're not keeping up or feeling like there's too many new things all happening at once. What I'm hoping you'll get from this episode is just let's start thinking about different ways to think about it. So grab a pen, scribble down some dot points if you can. Obviously, if you're reading, if you're driving, don't. Please don't. You can listen to it again when you're not driving. But yeah, so this is just a thought process that I want you to think about. This is when it comes to any type of marketing that you are doing. So this could be sending your emails to your email list. It could be posting on social media. It could be speaking on the phone to people. New inquiries. It could be just speaking to people at parties. So all of a sudden you're talking to someone, you tell them what you do, and they're like, oh, I've got a little girl who wants to dance. I have a little boy who loves grooving around. So these are the things that will make a difference. So it's a different type of marketing, okay, that will make a difference for you getting the right people into your studio. Okay. Here we go. These are the 5 things you focus on for at the time you sit down to plan. All right. The first thing is be aware of the language that you are using. The second thing is the images and the videos that you use. The third thing is how your dancers will feel being a part of your studio. The fourth thing is how your parents will feel being a part of your studio. And the fifth thing is the impact, and I'm talking across multiple areas, that dancing at your studio will give your dancers. Okay, so they're the 5 things. So I'm going to break down each point for you now. All right. So when I talk about the language that you use, I'm talking about the copy, I'm talking about the words, because they're really important. And now the words we're going to focus on, using words like our studio or the way we do things or become part of our dance family is different if you were to say my studio, my classroom, my dancers. This is how I do things to become part of my dance family, right? So do you hear the difference? If you're using words like our, welcome to our studio, I'd love for you to come and try our classes. Our dancers, they love performing at Fates. You know, that type of conversation, that type of language is open, it's inviting, it's like an expansive feeling. When you start using the word I or my, this is how I do it, it's quite insular and closed, because it comes across, whether you mean it or not, it comes across as there's only one way and it's my way. And that can sometimes be off-putting for people, okay, because it makes it harder for them to connect and feel welcome. So in 2023, we have fantastic new programs on offer. We have exciting new changes and challenges coming next year, So hear the difference when you talk about it, we would love you to be part of our family, our dance community. Use language that people can get excited about, that they're curious, they want to know more. Okay, you're not telling them this is how I do it, there's no other way, it's my studio. Using words like our and we it's keeping it exciting for them. All right, they want to know more. So that's just something in the language which is really simple to change. This might be copy on your website, this might be copy in your newsletters that you send out. If it's something you might naturally do it and not have ever thought about it, either way, you might have never thought about it. So I do challenge you, go have a read through any of the copy that you have and see if there's words you can tweak just to change the feel of your copy. Okay. When you're doing a Facebook post, think about that in your copy as well. All right, that's the first point. The second point is the images that you use, the videos that you use, and your branding. These three things, they need to be a direct reflection of what your studio offers. So if you are a competitive studio, that's the audience you are trying to attract are competitive dancers, then you should be showing images and videos of winning, like trophy cabinets and videos of cheering when your teams win, extremely well-groomed kids, dancers backstage at comps, still smiling and having a great time, but that's the type of people you're trying to attract, right? So they're the images that you should be putting on your posts and in your emails and things like that. If on the flip side, you're a recreation studio, your photos and videos should reflect that, because that's who you're going to be attracting. And this is going to be the kids not always in uniform, the hair not always neat and tidy in a bun. They're probably hugging and laughing instead of doing their plies at the bar, they're building friendships. I actually once did a survey and asked what parents most wanted for their dancer. And this was when I was about to launch my preschool program. It was it was actually part of my marketing strategy. So many years ago now, but I had a list of different answers. So it was like skill level, technique, improvement. And then the three top answers, I reckon there was probably about 10 different options that they could choose from. The top three were develop new friendships, build self-confidence, and have fun while doing some exercises. But sorry, having fun while doing some exercise, right? So that's what my studio is. So then I know, okay, that's exactly what my marketing needs to reflect. I need to show the kids are developing new friendships. I need to show that they've got self-confidence. And I need to show them that they're having fun while moving and learning to dance at the same time. So that's, obviously I'm a rec studio, as you probably already know. So that's where my marketing is focused, because it's a direct reflection of what my studio offers. Okay, so you just have to work out what yours is and then make it all fit in. Because if I had the photos of like a trophy cabinet filled with, hundreds of gold star trophies, the wrong people are going to be knocking at my door, because that's not a priority for us. So that's just something to think about with all of your marketing. Okay, third one. I want you to think about how your dancers will feel when they are a part of your studio. How do you want them to feel? This is going to cross over with the language part, so point 1. So I want you to work out exactly what that is for you. What is it that you want your dancers to feel when they are part of your studio? So it could be you want them to feel confident, empowered, included, successful, or challenged, or highly competitive. Maybe you're doing auditions. Whatever these words are, the feeling that you want invoked in your dancers, it's these words and the themes that you want to include in your marketing. Think about how they will feel, okay? I promise once you sit down and start doing this, it will actually flow for you, because you know deep down what it is you want. And then once you have it out on paper, it's a lot easier then to convey it in your marketing message. So that's for number 3, is for your dancers. But then number 4 is, how do you want your parents to feel being part of your studio? So what are you trying to attract? Are you trying to attract parents who don't get involved in the studio at all? So they're just doing a drop and go. Or are you looking to attract parents who you want to be part of a community? So for them, how do you want them to feel? Do they want to feel supported? Do they want to feel informed? Again, these words and the theme is what you need to include in your marketing message, in your copy, in the photos that you're putting up, in the videos. How can you portray that feeling for your parents? Because that's what's going to attract them to you. Okay, and then finally, number 5 is the impact that your studio will have on your dancers. Okay, so thinking outside, this extends outside the classroom. What are the things that will impact them? What words can you use? What theme? What images so does your studio provide opportunities for leadership or teamwork? A really good word at the moment is resilience. Can you teach a form of resilience building, creativity opportunities, new friendship circles, whatever it is, then some sort of impact that your studio outside of the classroom is going to give. Because I promise you, this is what's going to make you stand out to the studio next door or the 25 sponsored ads going out in January for your classes. Okay, so I guess the point of this episode is to challenge you to think a couple of layers deeper about what your studio offers. And once you've uncovered those deeper layers, you now need to tell everyone about it. Okay, so that's when we project it to the world or your local area, because you want to be focusing your marketing and targeting your area, of course, because then you're going to attract the right people, you're going to get them through your door, sign them up, and retain them for life. Okay, I really hope this episode has been helpful in some way. Please let me know how you find it. Is it clear enough for you? Let me know via DM on Instagram or Facebook. I'm there all the time. I really just want to alleviate confusion and overwhelm when it comes to marketing and social media. I wonder sometimes if it's on purpose that they try to confuse us. I don't know. I just do wonder sometimes, because I don't think it needs to be as hard or as complicated as it's being made out to be. Hopefully this process might help you. Again, if you just take one thing from it, change one thing. It might be as simple as using the word our studio instead of my studio, and you'll see the difference. Okay, also, just before I go, I do have a social media content plan and ideas document, which is available for free. If you haven't already, I will leave the link below and you can download a copy for yourself. But this just has, over 100 different topics you can talk about, content ideas, studio competitions you can run in your studio. It's all for free. But yeah, if you haven't got a copy, click the link below, and I will leave it for this week. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I will catch you on the next episode. Hey studio owner, if you are ready to have classes so full you need a waitlist, an incredible team who are exceptional with your dancers, or simply generate more revenue for your studio, then I want to invite you to join Dance Business Academy. Now, whether you are just getting started or striving to hit the elusive $1 million mark, Dance Business Academy will give you the confidence and know-how you need to transform your studio and build your dance studio empire. Just send me an email to info@danceteachercentral.com and I'll send you through the details.